Rochelle, your No Nonsense Naturopath. It's actually been a while since I've spoken up here at any great length, so I thought I'd go more back into my background and what I've done and all that sort of blah blah, because you know I'm all about health, and you should know that my passion in life is convincing every single one of you that having health, regardless of whether you're really sick or whether you're really not, doesn't have to be traumatic, but really goes on to you know, furthering your life with vim and vigour, because we all want to hit the cruise ships when we're 80. So, drum roll. So what have I got to tell you in the meantime? Yeah, so what I do is I work with clients, largely online these days, making teeny tiny little changes to what they're doing, because generally the people that come and see me have some sort of desire to be healthy anyway. So, you know, I generally don't get the people that just hang out on KFC and Coke all day. And there are people that do that 3 times a day. Be under no illusion, some people eat really, really badly. And it has such, nutrition's not the be all and end all, but it's pretty damn important. Yeah, so health does not have to be traumatic. So seriously, if you're struggling with anything, if you have any symptom, whether it's dodgy eyes, sore joints, feeling tired all the time, wanting to punch your significant other, there's stuff that I can do to help. Actually, and stuff can change really, really quickly. So, I am your No Nonsense Naturopath, and I'll go on to, well, first of all, I'm a mother, sole parent of these 4 people. Now, these 4 people will not have their photos taken anymore. So this is Dominic. He's 18. His desire in life is to be our Prime Minister because he's so disenchanted with our political system as it is. We have Manon, who is 16, who wants to marry rich and perhaps open an overpriced Etsy store. Hang on. Can we go forward again?
Oh, okay, fine.
Or, thank you. We have Camille here, who's 13. She also wants to be Prime Minister and is happy to kind of maybe play the deputy sort of position if her brother happens to be in power. Unfortunately for me, they're on the same side of politics, so we can't have that opposition sort of fight. And Juliet, who announced last week that she's, to her school, no less, that she wants to win a Nobel Prize in Physics. And learned pi to 60 decimal places, I kid you not, just for fun the other night. Wow. I don't get it at all, I can't remember a phone number. Okay, onward and upward. Now, having said that, this isn't a brag, this is the fact that I'm absolutely, utterly ridiculous, and people go through life, they have alcohol addictions, they have drug addictions. I have a bit of a university addiction. And this is what I've done along the way. Started off in nuclear medicine. And I have to say, the best part about all of this is that along the way, I have hilarious stories about all of them. Anyhow, we're talking about headless, you know, soul heads sitting on a table without a body. I have some really funny stories. Anyway, started off in nuclear medicine. The biggest, probably most impactful thing to, with respect to my journey as a naturopath now is this 7 or 8 years I've spent in immunology at the Alfred Hospital in Melbourne. Then went on to do a PhD in neurophysiology. Now that was just a disaster, and that's got a 2-hour story behind it as well. So we don't count that at all. Then I found love, moved up to the Gold Coast. There was no research on the Gold Coast, so thought, okay, I ended up owning and operating a handful of music schools on the Gold Coast for about a decade, whilst I studied naturopathy because, hey, I had nothing else to do. Then came the kids, went on because a colleague decided that I should specialise in reproductive and medicine and women's health medicine. Did that, went to a ballet summer school with my son, met someone else that had this ridiculous, she's got 3 PhDs now, and so we came up with the plan, because we used to meet up every year, why don't we just study law for the hell of it? So she enrolls in law. Would you not guess I have 3 subjects to go and I've run out of HECS, so unless I can come up with like 15 grand to pay for it, I can't finish. I'm also doing a Doctor of Holistic Functional Medicine. That's meh. That's just because you have to acquire knowledge along the way. You may as well do it in forms that are actually structured. Okay, move on. That's not important. Oh, thank you. Okay, so health doesn't have to be traumatic. That's my major message. You know, from my... 5 minutes. Okay. So what I'm doing at the minute, this is for you. I have my No Nonsense Naturopath Live, which is relaunching next month. April is Productivity Month. This comes off the back of some 10-minute talks that I've done for another networking group. This is all about how you can maximise your productivity in business by being really healthy. So we have stress resilience, gut health. This is probably more about hormonal regulation and blood sugar. So, you know, type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance. And this is probably the most important, utilisation of fats for energy, because our brain is fat. So the way you can get onto that is my link tree is probably the easiest. It's got all the links there, because I haven't worked out how to have one single link for multiple things. That's just too hard. Or the QR code will get you there. And then I have, I'll put that back for anyone that wants to scan it. The other thing that's coming up really, really quickly is my Thrive Her platform, and I say coming soon, like really soon. It's for women. It's a platform with all my education, all the stuff that I've done over the last 10 years, podcasts, recipes, blah, 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 webinars, my 3 and 6 month programs. What else have we got? But it includes group coaching for everyone. That's where I'm heading. I am still doing limited one-on-one memberships so that I can actually speak to people. Now, I've just got to quickly say, and I'll be really, really quick, that my most successful clients are the ones that do this weekly coaching, and you check in on the phone, 10 minutes a week or on the web. I have a very successful client who is committed to her health every single week, and I would like to thank her and give her a prize today. This is for you, Dee. Dee is a major supporter of what I do. And I thought I would reward you with what we've been speaking about, our extra virgin olive oil that has somewhere between 40 and 200, I don't know the figure, times the polyphenol content. This is like liquid gold. Not only is it an extra virgin olive oil that you use very sparingly in cooking, but the Europeans rub it all over their skin. So Dee, this is for you. And that'll do me. I am very happy to help anyone that wants to... Well, I've gone the wrong way. Am I? Sorry, it's upside down. Anyone that wants to contact me, you can. How's that for 6 minutes?